Here are today's top news happenings and why they matter. Uganda's military has suspended all military cooperation with Germany. The East African country accuses Berlin's ambassador to Kampala, Matthias Schauer, of involvement in subversive activities. The move appeared to be a response from Schauer's criticism of the conduct of Uganda Defense Chief General Muhoozi Kainerugaba, known for controversial social media posts that have included threats of death and torture against opposition politicians. In a controversial post on X, the Chief of Defense Forces, General Muhoozi Kainerugaba, posted, "We're having some issues with the current German ambassador to Uganda. He is wholly unqualified to be in Uganda. It has nothing to do with the great German people, whom I admire a lot." This announcement has elicited strong reactions on social media, with some dismissing the military's decision while others were in support of it. Why does this story matter? DW's Alex Gita tells us more.
Several Ugandans I have spoken to see this latest development as an escalation following recent meetings between the EU ambassadors, including Germany's, and opposition leaders such as pop star turned politician Bobi Wine. Muhoozi Kainerugaba, President Yoweri Museveni's son and Uganda's military chief, had already warned the EU that it was playing with fire by engaging with the opposition. Analysts say the timing couldn't be more sensitive. Uganda contributes troops to the African Union peacekeeping mission in Somalia, an operation that relies on partial EU funding. Germany's embassy in Kampala remains silent on these matters, but ordinary Ugandans are weighing in with their own perspectives. Here is what they told me.
Uganda should be more afraid about the likely implications, the things that are likely to come, especially if Europe chooses to jointly react. You know, they have the potential to bring in other issues, including trade embargo, cancelling other serious agreements. Uganda sells a number of its products to the European Union market. And therefore, for Uganda to take such a drastic step, they need to think through carefully who loses.
We can say that Germany and Uganda, when it comes to military ties, that has been put on pause. Now, Germany and Uganda have been working together on many occasions where Germany helps Uganda, especially in military trainings. Now, all those will be put on pause until the issues that the Uganda military or intelligence has raised are resolved.
Thanks, Alex. Officials from the Democratic Republic of Congo are optimistic they can reach a deal with Washington next month to secure U.S. investment in critical minerals alongside support to end a Rwandan-backed rebellion in the country's east. So what's the latest developments? Talks are still ongoing, with U.S. envoy Masad Boulos pushing for a peace agreement draft and further negotiations in Washington. Both sides express cautious optimism, but key issues, especially territorial control and transparency in resource trade, remain unresolved. Meanwhile, Rwanda has long faced accusations of exploiting security tensions along its border to facilitate the illicit extraction of Congolese resources, such as coltan, a key mineral used in mobile phones, and gold. Why does this matter? The U.S. aims to counter China's dominance in Congo's mining sector, while Kinshasa seeks to diversify partnerships and regain control of rebel-held areas. However, tensions remain high, with Congo demanding the withdrawal of M23 rebels and Rwandan troops before any deal involving Rwanda can proceed. And finally, Niger has asked that some Chinese employees working on oil projects leave the country. Oil Ministry has instructed the China National Petroleum Corporation and its refinery, Soraz, to end the contracts to expatriate workers who have been stationed in Niger for over 4 years. Why does this matter? Niger's decision to expel long-term Chinese oil workers reflects growing tensions between African nations and foreign powers over control of natural resources. And that's all we had time for today. Are you interested in constructive analysis of news happenings? Just hit the subscribe button, like, and comment on the stories we highlight. DW Africa is our channel's name, and my name is Lucy Riley.